Coming up on Mountain News this morning, if walking's your preferred method of travel this summer, we have some safety tips for you. And a group of out-of-state graduates take an educational tour right here in Perry County.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Hi, it's Tuesday, June 21st, not just any Tuesday, the first official day of summer. We welcomed summer in about 5:14 this morning. You may have slept that in. We're glad you're along. I'm Jim Freeman. Cameron Aaron is here to back up this first day of summer with some hot numbers. Good morning, Cameron.
Good morning, Jim, and good morning to everyone at home. Yeah, later on today, we are going to warm up like it feels like summer outside, but this morning, all is quiet and all is pretty comfortable as we walk out the door. Let's take a look over at Buffalo Mountain. Current temperature is sitting at 54 degrees as the sun is starting to rise. 52 in Manchester, 49 the cool spot over in Clintwood, and 59 over in Pikeville. All is quiet on Pinpoint Doppler this morning. We are looking at a clean sweep, and this quiet weather will continue into this afternoon. And if you have any plans to welcome in summer by hitting the pool, the weather is looking fantastic for that. We stay dry under plenty of sunshine and blue sky. Temperatures will be warm though, reaching those lower 90s later on today. But some changes are on the way by tomorrow. Some showers and thunderstorms are possible. I have those details coming up in just a little bit. Jim.
Very good, Cameron. Thank you. School is out and the weather is heating up, as Cameron just mentioned, meaning for some, walking is the preferred way to travel. As a pedestrian, it is important to be aware of your surroundings, regardless of your age. More than 600 child pedestrian fatalities happen each year due to distracted driving. Police encourage families to teach children safety rules to prevent fatalities.
I would highly encourage all pedestrians, whether they're just walking around downtown, whether they're walking on the side of a road, or whether it's children in their neighborhoods, to be just very careful.
You should always wear reflective clothing when you're near the roads, especially after sundown. One rescue squad in our region is getting a big boost. Yesterday, Morgan County Judge Executive John Will Stacy presented a more than $49,000 check to the county's rescue squad. Several members of the team were on hand for the check presentation. The money will be used for equipment and support of the work the rescue squad provides to the region. Juneteenth is not yet an official state holiday in Kentucky, but the Beshear administration still celebrated the day. Last year, Juneteenth became a federal holiday following the push for change after the police-involved deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor at the Kentucky Center for African American Heritage in Louisville. Mayor Greg Fisher apologized for stains of systematic racism on Sunday.
Acknowledging that stain is absolutely necessary to move forward. I cannot erase all the injustices from the first slave ships to today. But what I can do is offer a sincere apology.
In 2020, Louisville's mayor signed an executive order recognizing the holiday for Metro government workers. The city of Hazard hosted a group of graduate students on one of their stops through a tour of Appalachia on Monday. A graduate program at Future Generations University, Franklin, West Virginia, is taking students on a tour of Appalachia, focusing on how towns have rebuilt themselves following the decline of the coal industry. Students say Hazard is a good example of this.
I've really realized that I knew very little about the rest of Appalachia, and so it's been really inspiring to see how people are being really creative and innovative to bring life back into their small communities.
The group consists of members from around the globe who say they've been inspired by the promise that the mountains hold. One Pikeville business is celebrating several milestones, from a business anniversary to a birthday bash. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has more from Richie's Art and Gift Shop.
Nancy Ritchie is rooted in Eastern Kentucky.
Lived in Walkertown and went to school at Hazard. There was 7 of us, and I was the last of 7.
Planted in Pikeville decades ago, the small business owner and her husband bought a home and office supply company in 1962.
My husband bought it. I would say we've been in debt ever since.
Their business kicked off with greeting cards and began growing from there. seeing the movement of the city's railroad system and more through the years.
I mean, I've been here through all that. We went through the 77 flood, lost everything we had. Now it started again.
Now celebrating her 95th birthday and the store's 60th year on Pikeville's 2nd Street, Richie says her customers and community have kept her going.
Used to be that you couldn't wait on them. I mean, you could not get in here before, but things change.
And even at 95, some things stay the same.
I don't feel any different than I did when I was 50. I can't tell the difference. And I've been in the hospital 3 times in my life, and each time I came out with a baby, so I don't want to go back.
Keeping Richie's art and gift shop.
It's been a good experience, and we've done well.
A hallmark of the hills. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
Oh, what a great story. Thanks, Buddy. Richie says she loves seeing her customers drop in. The store is on 2nd Street, by the way, next to the App Cycle. If you want to wish her a happy birthday, stop by today. Eastern Kentucky has a long history of successful country musicians. Noah Thompson, winning American Idol, is just one of the most recent. And before hitting the big stage, Noah and others played the stage at one of the region's newer venues, Alley on Main in Paintsville. Jordan Pelfrey owns Alley on Main and manages the careers for a few of the region's brightest young stars.
Yeah, I'm proud of these guys and what they've accomplished. And it means a lot that I can help them spread their career or get them into different markets. And so people can hear the story of Appalachia and our style of music.
Pelfrey manages Luke Trimble from Eastern Kentucky and fellow Appalachian Scott Smith. Both will be performing in New York City next week. Monday was a big day in West Virginia. It marked 159 years since the Mountain State broke off from Virginia to become our nation's 35th state. In honor of the holiday, the Department of Tourism put handcrafted swings in 9 locations across the state, including Babcock State Park. The swings were made by students at Nicholas County Career and Technical Center.
We know how blessed we are. We know what a beautiful state we have, but we work a lot in the office, behind our computers, promoting Southern West Virginia. It's really nice to get out today, pass out some birthday cake or cupcakes, and share the party hats, and just get out and really talk to people.
These swings were installed by the Mountaineer Challenge Academy. Yesterday, several other West Virginians in Tamarack were taken back to their roots with Appalachian music and clog dancing. One performer says he loves paying homage to his state and his people.
We have such a rich musical culture and arts, and Tamarack showcases all that. I always want to come and play for the people of Tamarack. It's just a great way to celebrate West Virginia Day.
Aside from yesterday's events, Tamarack's Marketplace is always highlighting local artists. And on the subject of celebration, the 4th of July is just a couple of weeks away, and it's important to know the rules and regulations regarding fireworks in your area. In Kentucky, the state law says you cannot ignite fireworks within 200 feet of homes, vehicles, structures, or other people. You are allowed to buy and use ground and handheld sparkling devices like sparkles and fountains. In order to buy fireworks, you must be 18 years or older, and anyone who violates local laws will be cited with a misdemeanor. Many groups are also asking people to be courteous towards others, especially their neighbors and the people and pets in the surrounding areas who may be startled by the loud noises. Just ahead on Mountain News this morning, a famous singer and actress receives praise after introducing one of her kids by using gender-neutral pronouns. That's coming up next.
And all is quiet this morning, but some showers and storms are possible tomorrow, and some of those could be strong. I have those details coming up.